Hi everyone, I'm Mandi Hutchinson, and today we're going to be doing a preview of the game Dragon Boats of the Four Seas. The game is designed by Michael Schacht, art is done by Peter Wocken, and published by Maple.games. It'll be coming to Kickstarter October 2nd, 2018. So, no time to waste, let's jump right in. As the leader of one of the noble houses of Zhongguo, you must build farms, trade, and make offerings for the safe passage of your ships to those forgotten islands. Recapture the glory of the old empire and ride the dragon boats to victory. Let's see an overview of the game. First thing you're going to do in setup is place the game board in the middle of the table. You will place the dragon boats and boat toppers on the four corner ports on the central island of the board. Shuffle the boat toppers and make the stack face down next to the game board. Mix the wisdom hex tiles and distribute them randomly on the 10 spaces of the central island. Then flip the tiles face up. Mix the farm hex tiles and distribute all 28 of them on the outer islands. Then flip them face up. Players get a board, money, marker, 4 bidding discs, and 10 farmer meeples in their color. Place your 4th bidding disc on the round tracker card of your choice. You will receive the goods printed on that card. Move your money marker to the appropriate space depending on how much money you received from the round tracker card. Shuffle the bonus cards and reveal the top 2 cards, and then place the deck on the board on the designated spot. Randomly assign the offering tiles to the 12 designated spots on the game board. Place the treasure and food cards near the game board. In the gameplay, there are 4 phases every round: bid, pay, explore, and storage. In the bidding phase, each player places one of their bidding discs on either one of the market stalls, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 spaces on the central island, or on a private action spot on their personal player board. The payment phase is where locations are resolved from 1 through 5. The player whose disc is on the top takes their action first, and the cost is the number of discs in the stack. If a player does not wish to buy a good from that market stall, they can instead remove their disc to get 1 coin. The 5th market stall, a player may do one or both of the following: pay 1 good for a random good plus 1 food card, pay a treasure for 1 bonus card from the display or top of the deck. At any time during a player's turn, they may board a boat or take one of the 2 mountain paths if they have the required goods. These are listed on the bottom of the boat and mountain. Players may take an empty space on a boat. The middle space provides a discount of 1 good to board. The player who chooses the first spot will be the first to get off of the island. The player who chooses the last spot will actually steer the boat. After locations 1 through 5 have been resolved, the exploration phase begins. When players take the mountain path, we resolve them from left to right. The player taking the mountain path may make 3 moves up the mountain, going on road or land spaces. However, as soon as a player enters a land space, they take the hex token on it, and their meeple stays on that space. Players may move 1 extra space per food spent. We definitely want those boats to set sail. Well, at least the ones with our meeples on them. Boats only depart if they have equal or more meeples to meet the minimum number of passengers indicated on the topper. If more than 1 boat is ready to depart, the boat with the highest beats per minute, BPM, leaves first. These are listed here on the boats. You can steer the boat based on one of the 2 locations shown by the dotted tracks on the board. Don't forget, the person at the back of the boat steers and decides to which island it will go. Once you arrive on an island, the player at the front of the boat may move up to 3 spaces away from the boat, spending food to move extra spaces. Soon as a player enters a land space and takes the hex token on it, the meeple remains on that space as a farmer, which will score at the end of the game. If a player travels over a space with a reward symbol, they take the reward shown. Once a boat is empty, the next boat with the highest BPM leaves next, and this continues until all boats with the minimum number of passengers have left the central island. In the storage phase, we get to store 3 good tiles. The remaining offering tiles must be sold immediately for 1 coin per tile, unless you have a special ability allowing you to keep more tiles. At the end of the 4 phases, we prepare for the next round by returning the boats to the central island ports, refill the market stalls to 3 good tiles, flip the round tracker card for the next round, and if there are any discs on it, distribute them to the appropriate players. Finally, pass the starting player to the person on the left. The game ends after 6 rounds. Add the points from hex sets, meeple groups, bonus cards, and resources. Most points wins. Thanks everyone for watching, and don't forget, the game will be available October 2nd, 2018. Until next time.